This is PetroFX, and today we'll be analyzing gold, USDT, and NAS 100. So we'll first begin with gold. So we'll first identify our value areas. So as you can see that there's nothing more we can add, so we'll then go to a smaller time frame, which is the 4 hour. And so when we look at this area right here, price might react to this area and go to the upside. So this will be our inflection point. As we can see at these areas, price left a gap here. So we're expecting price to respect this inflection point, go to the upside, and therefore we'll be looking for selling confirmations here, as we'll be getting a double top formation right here. So we'll therefore go to the 1 hour time frame. As you can see that there's no structures which you can identify here. So we'll have to adjust our inflection point right here. Also, this area might be a sensitive area of which price might go to the upside and respect this area and go to the downside. So as you saw my focus guys, so I'll be focusing on this areas for now, and this will be my inflection point. So what I'm highly focusing on is the price reaches this area for low momentum, maybe something like this, to therefore go to the upside, or we might expect this to give us a double top formation to then go to the downside. And as you saw on the 4-hour time frame, we were able to identify that price left a gap here. Price left a gap to this area, so we might be expecting price to reverse at these areas, give us a double top formation around these areas, and then that's whereby we will be looking for selling opportunities. But what we might also look for is that we should not always focus on this point, because price might break the structures, give us a pattern below the structures, and then that's when we will be looking for selling opportunities till this value area right here. So this is something that we should be aware of. We should not only focus on one direction, but we should also focus on what might happen. And so now we'll be focusing on US30, as we saw that we're done with gold, and then now we'll simply analyze US30. We'll first identify our value areas at this point. And then this would be our inflection point. Price might give us a reversal around these areas, just like gold. So as we can see that US30 left a gap around this area. US30 left a gap around this area, so we will be expecting price to reverse around these areas, cover that gap, give us a double top formation to then sell. So now we'll be going to the 4-hour time frame. So as we can see here that US30 gave us an impulse direction here, and therefore gave us a corrective structure, came back with an impulsive, and then now we're in a corrective structure. So we'll be therefore looking for an impulse to the downside up until this inflection point. And therefore, if price loses momentum around these areas, that's where I will be looking for buys. But if price breaks this structure impulsively and therefore give us a correction below this inflection point, that's where I will be looking for selling opportunities. So as you can see that the structure is not clear on the 4-hour time frame, we'll therefore dive into the 1-hour time frame. So as you can see now that this is clear, so we can draw our structures. We can draw our structures. And as you can see here, price gave us the first touch, second touch, but didn't give us the third touch. So price didn't give us the third touch because it respected this double top formation. So that's why it dropped. So as we can see now, that price is already breaking the structure. So on the 15-minute, that's when we can look for bear flag formations to then sell, or for any continuation pattern, you can say. Yeah guys, so as you saw my forecast, that I'm basically looking for short-term sales up until the inflection point, and therefore that's when I'll be looking for selling opportunities around this area as soon as price covers this gap. But price can also create a continuation pattern around this inflection point and continue going to the downside. So now we'll be looking at NAS 100. So we'll first identify our value areas. So as you can see, that NAS 100 is not like gold and USD, where else they left a gap around this area. But as you can see, that NAS 100 went straight to the downside. And now as you can see, that NAS 100 is near the value area point. So we might be looking for some sort of like a continuation pattern around these areas, so that NAS 100 can fill this gap to therefore go to the upside. So we'll therefore go to the 4-hour time frame. So we can see that NAS 100 has been dropping, giving us correction, dropping, correction, dropping, a big correction right here, drop, there's another correction. So we'll be therefore looking for selling opportunities up until this value area to then buy. So the chart is not clear on the 4-hour time frame. We'll therefore dive into the 1-hour time frame. So as you can see here, we got an ascending structure at this area. We got an ascending structure at this area. So we're definitely looking for selling opportunities up until this area. So we might expect a correction around this area to therefore continue dropping. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame let's adjust our trend line at the top. So as you can see that NAS 100 went straight to the downside and didn't give us a clear correction here. So now we'll be looking for a correction at this area to therefore go to the downside. And as you can see, the price gave us the first touch and gave us the second touch. So we didn't touch this trend line. As you can see at this areas, we didn't touch the trend line. So there might be a possibility for this to shoot to the upside, give us a clear third touch to then drop. And also this will be evolving to this type of structure. So now let's do our focus on the